Team 18. Lifestyles 2. 1. Attract. Attract. Example.
And these forces act on, attract bodies that have an electrical charge.
And eventually, American automakers started to copy the European aerodynamic look to try to attract upscale customers.
2. Recreational. Recreational. Example.
The first milestone is at 40 meters below the surface, which is the maximum depth allowed for recreational scuba diving.
In addition to sensory deprivation, recreational and therapeutic drugs, conditions like epilepsy and narcolepsy, and psychiatric disorders like schizophrenia are a few of the many known causes of hallucinations, and we're still finding new ones.
3. Achieve. Achieve. Example.
So let's dissect each act to see how they use the essential elements of story to achieve this.
The opera's central theme concerns balancing these extremes to achieve perfect harmony.
4. Choose. Choose. Example.
How can you create a sentence using could have to talk about the option that you didn't choose?
We choose not to choose even when it goes against our best self-interests. So now for the topic of today, financial savings.
5. Fulfill. Fulfill. Example.
The right for a university to charge the higher level of tuition fee has always been dependent on their ability to fulfill specified access requirements.
They communicate, duplicate, commit suicide, fight off intruders, and fulfill super specialized duties for the greater good of keeping you alive, so you can have babies.
6. Motivate. Motivate. Example.
So, players address this problem by spontaneously coming up with a system to motivate each other fairly and transparently.
To motivate more broadly, the transformation needs to connect with a deeper sense of purpose.
7. Successful. Successful. Example.
I also believe that's true. You know, I've known people in my life who are insanely successful, like insanely successful. And those people are, like The
care doesn't stop when the baby's born. We deal with the ongoing health of the mother and baby, ensuring that they live healthy, successful lives.
8. Regret. Regret. Example.
On average, it was just a completely pointless exchange of money that I would regret.
And as the saying goes, when angry, you will make the best speech you will ever regret.
9. Relax. Relax. Example.
The cat will slink around in a new territory and map every single place and every hiding place, you know, obsessively till it knows what the hell's going on, and then it'll finally relax.
Now we can relax, be creative, accept facts for what they are, give back, or do whatever we want.
10. Ambition. Ambition. Example.
That is my ambition. And there are 4 specific proposals I want to talk about today that I believe will help.
These are leaders who, in addition to being highly capable, possess 2 important qualities, and they are humility and ambition.
11. Lifelong. Lifelong. Example.
What I'm going to tell you next, as a lifelong researcher, represents a dream of mine.
Whereas in traditional societies, older people instead live out their lives among their children, their other relatives, and their lifelong friends.
12. Expense. Expense. Example.
These are mosquitoes who carry the malarial parasite which infests our blood when the mozzie has had a free meal at our expense.
So these justifications make us all feel better, but at the expense of dismissing what we know.
13. Confused. Confused. Example.
It confused me. Why did these allergy symptoms persist well past the pollen season?
But it wasn't just the intensity of Miguel's grief that confused his employers, it was the duration.
14. Standard. Standard. Example.
Because anytime you deviate from a norm, anytime you put yourself above a social standard, people do not like it.
It's to take something that has become routine and standard in one industry and apply it to another where it's a radical departure from the status quo.
15. Cheat. Cheat. Example.
And stop degrading resources under the guise of cheap food. We can start by looking to farmers like Eduardo.
Cheap plug. But this book is basically about how all of us can help young atheists.
16. Miss. Example.
The Bush administration did not even respond. All sides have never missed an opportunity to miss an opportunity.
It's almost as if there was one beautiful kind of super force back at the beginning of time, but they just miss.
17. Set. Example.
A cartoon has characters, a set, dialogue, even if one line, and a backstory.
Which have set curtain times, set venues, attendant inconveniences of travel, parking, and the like, simply cannot meet.
18. Take part. Example.
And I'd like to invite you to open your ears, to open your eyes, take part in our culture, and experience our visual language.
I think that there are many problems to come, but with help, I'm sure I'm going to find solutions. And I hope you all take part.
19. Improve. Example.
A bill that makes the insurance not worth buying, it doesn't improve access, it doesn't improve choice.
It's true, but we think that you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, you actually improve.
20. Daily. Example.
I have been exposed to detailed accounts of the worst experiences that you can imagine, daily.
We fry our hair at temperatures of 450 degrees Fahrenheit or higher almost daily to maintain the straight look.